Hi again, everyone. Hello, this is Nikki from G-Buzz. Just letting you know another story that I keep following and listening to. Sometimes you need to tell stories and not just dive deep into the Bible. So these are stories that occurred simultaneously as Jesus was alive and people were recording it, right? So there was a story of where Matthew, very intelligent man, born into a Hebrew household in Israel, and he was very intelligent. So he worked for the Roman government, where he would be a tax collector. He knew how to add and multiply, knew how to get all the finances, and he made a lot of money for the government too, the Roman government there. So he had a watcher over him, a bodyguard, the name of Gius. He became Praetor Gius, who used to watch him and also watch Jesus's miracles and sayings and preachers, and he found them to be soothing, relaxing. He was not violent. There were not words of a madman. So he got pulled into this. He'd love to sit there, stand there and watch, be on guard, but also watch. So one day he said to Matthew, "Could I talk to Jesus? I have a servant child that is near death in my home, and he's paralyzed, and I think there's nothing anything could do for him." And Matthew said, "Come to see my Rabbi Jesus. He will help you." And Gaius he knew that Jesus would help him. He knew. Look at that halo over my head. See, I'm telling you the truth. So he knew. So when he went, Jesus was just getting ready to leave to go to another city in Jerusalem to preach. And Gaius walked in, a Roman, in Roman attire, who got down on his knees and called Jesus Lord. Jesus was taken aback, but so were the other disciples. And he said, "Lord, I'm not worthy, but I do have a servant child who is near death at home. I'm not asking for me, but could you please help him?" And Jesus said, "Of course, arise, let's go to his place. Let's go to your place." Gaius said, "Lord, I'm not worthy, because to tell you the truth, that child is mine, born out of the affair that I had with the servant. The mother has passed away and I'm looking after him." And Jesus said, "I will still help you out. Bring me to him." And Gaius said, "I'm not worthy. You are a Jew. I'm not worthy of you to come into my house, a Roman's house. I know you can heal him from here. Anything you want, anything you can command. My Lord, I know if there's anyone that can do it, it's you." So Jesus was very touched, very touched. He told Gaius to raise, and he raised. Jesus turned around to all the compartments and he goes, "Have you heard this man? In my own country, I have been dejected, rejected, and hated by the religious leaders, by all the people of my land. And this man, a Roman and a Gentile, has more faith in me than anyone I've ever encountered in Israel." So he turned around and said to Gaius, "Go, it's been done according to your faith." And Gaius hugged Jesus, hugged Matthew. Matthew is not a hugger, didn't want that, but hugged Matthew anyway. And Gaius was on his way home, and because of this, he just became more fulfilled and more happy. And on his way home, he was buying food, tipping the merchants more money than usual, more than usual than he would have before. Buying toys, wooden carved toys, one for his real son and one for the other real son who was a servant boy. And when he got home, he had this big smile on his face, and Gaius' wife ran to the door and said, "You wouldn't believe." And Gaius goes, "Well, yes, I will. I know what happened." So when both of the children came out, the wife saw that these pagan temples with a picture of, Caesar or Tiberius and candles, she blew out the candles. She knew there was nothing that shrine would be doing for the son. She blew out the candles and the children came out, and Gaius said, "I want you to remember something. Shalom, shalom." And what does that mean, Dad? Father? Shalom, shalom means happy, peace. So the children went, shalom, shalom. He hugged the children, and also the wife hugged him. So, and that's another beautiful story that came out of what Jesus did for a Roman. And this continues to happen right up until today. Tomorrow, in 1,000 years. We're just a speck. So, look, this is mine. If you want it, I'm just hoping you want it, you love it. But this is my journey. I love it, and I love sharing it with you. And also, please, give me a thumbs up. I need more thumbs up. My lecturer wants me to have more thumbs up. Come on. Thank you. So this is Nikki, signing off of G-Buzz.